You guys are good. Don't even worry about it. Well, guys, SombraDelPiso back once again with yet another Piso's Perceptions, right? It is the 1st of November, and we have to make an update of our mental health, our semen retention journey, and channel updates, live stream updates, all that kind of stuff. So welcome you guys to another Piso's Perceptions, the Piso, right? So another Piso's Perceptions is back into effect. Let's talk about what we are meant to talk about in Piso's Perception usually right now, right? Like, comment, subscribe. We're going to first get into employment. But before that, right, we are going to generally give a summary about what the Piso's Perceptions on this channel it generally is, right, for the people that are new here, part of the new subscribers to the channel. So Piso's Perceptions is a monthly video where we sort of give an update about our lives, essentially. How's employment? How's our interpersonal and intimate relationships? Secret, there's none going on. Channel updates, live stream updates, mental health, all that kind of stuff, right? So we talk about it here. We're gonna try to make it a little succinct, a little terse, just because the day is early and I would like to do a lot more things with the day. That doesn't mean I'm gonna rush the content or it's gonna be very, very quick and lacking detail. Let's talk about employment, right? This is not a Piso's Perception unless we're talking about employment. Let's talk about employment, right? Employment has been pretty normal, right? It's been pretty basic, to be honest. We've been working for the city, right? We work in HR. We are not by any means going to pass over in this life. And then on my tombstone, it's gonna write, "Here lies SombraDelPiso, wonderful executive in HR," right? That's not gonna happen. But it is a means to an end. I think as individuals in this world, even though we have dreams, even though they're sort of fleeing from us every day, every time reality sets in, like the pragmatism of how people live their lives, which are, why would you have time for dreams? Because it's a little naive, it's a little basic. Why would you think this sort of way about things? You must still have dreams, men. Think about things, think about ideas, do things. I just implore you to do this. Do not look at the individuals around you and use what they are, like how they look or how they seem to be, as some sort of idea of success, because you are going to lose every single time, right? And of course, you're gonna lose your dreams in the process. The job has been going pretty well, just to get back on track. HR is absolutely wonderful. It's been teaching me how to organize. It's been teaching me how to arrange my life, right? How you doing?
Hello. So what are you doing? What are we doing?
We're doing a video for my channel. That's what I'm doing.
What's the name of your channel?
SombraDelPiso.
What is that?
That's the name of my channel.
YouTube?
YouTube. How you doing, guys?
Hi. Fine. How are
What's
you?
going on? I'm good. I'm just doing a video. Me.
How do you spell that?
It's Spanish. SOMBRA.
He's a YouTube fan.
DEL. This is cool, guys. Look at this. We got a fan, right? A new one.
I don't know about that.
All right.
Not yet. Let me see what the
Don't worry. We're gonna convert you very, very quickly,
okay.
right?
Sombra.
Let me see. I got you. This one.
Let me see.
This,
okay.
That's she said I don't look like me. He has hair.
Right.
That's me.
Okay. Thanks.
What do you think? Looking at the outline.
Feather on your head.
Thanks. Thank you.
Let me take a look at this.
Check it out.
Yeah.
You know, we're not too bad. We're doing a little update right here. You want to say a hi to the camera? Come on in. Say something.
What's up? My name is Dawn. I'm from New York City. I run a nonprofit organization called Girl Vow. It's a mentoring program for missing and murdered women and girls of color here in New York. We just recently passed legislation. Check it out. I'm a college professor at John Jay. I hold a bachelor's. I have 2 masters and a doctorate.
Oh,
so check
snap.
us out. So
Okay.
girlvow.org, girl, and then the word vow, and then stars.org.
I like that. Thank you both. That was
All right,
great.
Take care. I'm gonna look.
We're not as decorated as you, but
Okay,
we
that's
did a
all
stint in John Jay. It was fun.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I'm gonna check it out.
Please, see you guys later.
Well.
Thank you, you too. Let's get right into it, right? So we had a little advertisement segment here. We're not sponsored by them by any means. Of course, they're nonprofit. I think they're sponsored to some degree themselves. But anyway, the job has been doing well. Honestly, HR has been solid. We've been learning a lot of things about organization and applications and software and all that kind of stuff. We're also learning nothing that I haven't learned in all my other lines of work. So, well, take that as you will. Let's talk about semen retention, right? Let's talk about celibacy. Let's talk about how I've been feeling currently on this practice. For the guys that are new, right, to the channel, that's not new to the idea of no-fap, semen retention, celibacy, but are new to the channel. I have been practicing semen retention for as long as the channel has been alive. What does that mean, SombraDelPiso? Have you been holding it in your mind, the whole idea of semen retention, but not actually been practicing it? No. We've been on the practice ourselves. No adult film content, no release, no copulation, no fornication. For a year, we have none of that. We have released nada. And I've been feeling so powerful. I've been feeling great. I've been feeling in control of like my destiny, sort of, right? I don't know how to sort of describe that, but I feel like I could sort of argue for myself, right? As where in the other times in the past, I would just let things happen. Naturally, I'm not saying that you should be confrontational with everyone. I'm not, of course not, absolutely not. That is a silly move, right? It's a silly chess move. What you want to do is you have to understand what situations to engage with and which ones not to engage with, and then carry on your life. The only way to properly gauge this is to be on semen retention so you can be very, very close to the objective reality. The objective reality is the reality that happens naturally and however it wants, despite what you subjectively think about it. The more we are off of semen retention, the more we fall victim to our emotions, and then we make silly decisions in regards to the objective reality. The longer I've been on this practice, the more I have felt this inescapable truth, right? This is what you guys need to do now. Get on the practice immediately. Stop paying attention to the things of the world. It's very, very easy to get lost in it. I know. Pizza is tasty. Hamburgers are good. Women are beautiful. Women's friends, even though there's a lot of cheeseman going on, a lot of gossip going back and forth, that's good, right? It's healthy because at the end, maybe you'll get to sleep with them. I'm going to tell you this. When you have enveloped in your very core, right, to ignore the feelings of the warm embraces of a woman, the soft touch of her lips or whatever, and her very, very alluring gaze, when you have learned to ignore all of this in sake of something that you cannot perceive in your current state, right, but you have a lot of faith that it's going to take you somewhere that you've never been before, but better than your current state, then you will have seen a glimpse of infinity and enlightenment. And you will start to head towards that point naturally. Trust me, this is how I feel, and I know this is how you guys are going to be feeling when you have been as long as I have been on the practice. Long story short, physical benefits, I've been feeling incredibly agile, active. I've been doing a lot of physical output. I work out a lot. I do have a lot of muscle stamina. I have a lot of cardio. I've been doing a lot of cardiovascular exercises. I have a lot of energy, right? This is just a long, tall, and short of it. I definitely attribute all of this strength and all of these benefits to the practice of semen retention. I need you guys, I implore you to go on the practice immediately. Of course, you have to do it the correct way, the objectively correct way. What does that mean? It doesn't mean, okay, as long as nothing that I could perceive went out, that means that I could edge if I want, I could look at adult film material. No, you must clear your mind completely. The dopamine receptors must not be activated by any means. I am telling you this from experience. I tried to lie to myself. I tried to deceive myself, and it has gotten me really nowhere back in the past, before I did this whole year of complete celibacy and semen retention. Guys, do the same. I'm telling you, you're going to be successful. Do it. Impose the most powerful austerity measures upon the self. You will find truth, I promise you. Right, that is semen retention. Let's talk about interpersonal and intimate relationships, right? Things have been going well, right, with interpersonal relationships. Nothing's really changed, so I haven't really lost anyone, really. So that means it's going well, right? I guess that's what it generally means. I've met some people, but the friends that I do have, we just talk and we just have the discussions that we've always been having, and nothing is really changing, right? Nothing has really been different. So I guess there's not, it's a plus. If nothing happens and things remain unchanged, I think that's a good thing, right? Let's talk about intimate relationships, right? Of course, as you guys know, SombraDelPiso is very, very intimately involved, not with the figures here of the world, right? The feminine figures that are gonna sort of lure you into releasing and bind you really to the things of the world, where it's gonna be very, very hard for you to move, and even harder, right? More difficult to find enlightenment. We are not interested in these kind of things. However, I have been sleeping with, on a regular, this figure, right? Embodied. this figure is represented by celibacy, right? Semen retention. This figure loves me dearly. She grabs my head, right? She massages my legs, right? And also massages my mind. It keeps me focused, keeps me on the straight and narrow, keeps my eyes really on the things that actually matter in this world. Ascension, creating something that's creative, that's beneficial to the majority, the people that do not have the voice, that do not have the mind, that do not have the mental capabilities and the willpower yet. Right? We are basically sowing seeds in the souls of men due to this intimacy with this figure, semen retention. And the more I sleep with this person, right, the more I am learning more about life, right, in its purest form, despite culture, despite filters, all of that. Guys, just to reel it in, right, succinctly put, no, I have not released whatsoever. We've been celibate for an entire year. We have not released whatsoever. And that's going to continue for as long as my willpower ordains it so. So that's the update on my intimate and interpersonal relationships. Let's talk about mental health. Right. I'm going to tell you this, guys. All of the benefits, or not all the updates rather, that I am talking about in regards to, Piso's Perception monthly updates, I'm going to tell you that I would not be this way. All of these things would not be as calm and as fine as they were if it wasn't for semen retention. I'm going to tell you that right now. Celibacy has helped me in so many ways. I've been feeling so in charge, not large, but in charge of my own destiny, really. I'm not dog-headed in where I would sort of resist life, right? I just let life happen. I let it, wash over me. Pause. Pause. But I just let things happen. Honestly, I just know how I've been feeling good, and I just know what to do. I've been thinking very, very clearly. I did tear the other day. I teared up when I was listening to this really good song. But for the most part, I haven't felt like sadness. I haven't felt like true anger. I've been happy. I've been good. Guys, I've been solid. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. I'm going to tell you this, actually. If you guys are practicing, you're starting semen retention, right? You're beginning your practices of celibacy. There's going to be a lot of people in the world, really, that are just not going to like you. I'm going to tell you why. Your aura is changing. That emittance from your body, right, is going to be different because all of what you are retaining due to celibacy is being communicated on a molecular atomic level to the individuals of the world. As a result, people are going to feel uncomfortable in your midst. That is just natural. It's okay. It's okay. The moment you see the signal, right? The moment you feel this backlash, do not seek to attack them back. Just try to understand what's going on. Try to analyze these things, right? All the best philosophers had so much to say when they were feeling at their absolute lowest point emotionally. You need to use that same power too. Transmute that energy. Try to decipher and analyze what's going on in the world. You good, my friend? You just need to sort of try to figure out what the heck is going on. Allow yourself to feel these emotions, but do not feel bogged down by them. Don't feel crushed by them. That's just the long, the tall, the short. And don't do anything that will allow you to feel good temporarily because you can't handle the gravitas of your emotions. These are things that I live by, and I reckon they'll work the same for you guys, granted that you implement those things, right? So mental health has been good. I'm not saying that the longer you are on semen retention, you're going to find yourself on some corner in front of the World Trade Memorial shouting about semen retention and giving you guys an update into my life, right? I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but I'm saying that you will find your own aspects of truth, right? You'll find your own aspect of release and catharsis through creativity. Let us talk about the channel updates. I know for an entire month I haven't really released anything regarding the Twilight Zone, or analysis on the Twilight Zone. I'm still going to do that. We have not given up. It's just that I've been trying to find pockets of time in order to record, and it's been increasingly difficult because a lot of things have been happening in life, right? I have a full-time job. I don't have any kids or family or debt, or neither have I been to jail, or do I have any disease. So I could put those excuses on the side. However, a full-time job is a lot, and I've just been trying to find pockets of time to record. But we are not going to give up. Going to still see this content coming soon. So please hang tight for that. Twilight Zone analysis episodes Twilight Zone episode analysis is gonna come soon, don't you worry. Live streams have been doing incredibly well. I do plan on doing a couple new things for the channel. I just need to allocate enough time in order to realize these things. It takes work. Remember, it takes effort. No matter how much of a Superman you become on Semen Retention, you still have to devote time. Live stream updates. Live stream rules, right? So I'm gonna be very, very quick about this. The long, the tall, the short, I'm not gonna be too descriptive because you guys should know this already, but I'm still saying it now just because you guys just don't, I don't know, some of you guys just don't understand this. If you are impolite or offensive in the live streams, that's an automatic ban, right? That's an automatic removal from the live stream and placement into the black box. No sound, no reciprocity of the things around you because there's just no parameters, no solid parameters. Physics, guys. We have a lot of people that's been joining the live streams that's been a little offensive, really, and a little racist. Racism, okay, I understand that's a natural thing because we do live in the world where people are outwardly different and people are just generally not introspective enough to see that there's generally no differences between people besides their culture, which leads to their behaviors, which leads to them possibly affecting you because of their behaviors, and you may not agree with those behaviors. And that's just the truth, right? So I understand that. But if you're racist and funny, okay, that's good, right? I'll laugh. That's funny. If you're just being offensive, it's like, come on, man, come on. You're just going to be banned, really, if that continues to ensue in the live streams. We also have people, right. We have subscribers, right, that are not members. Hello, what's going on? We have subscribers that are generally, they've never donated, right? They're not a member. And they're sort of commanding me on where to go, what to do, who to talk to, this and that. We are not gonna listen to you. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Even if you are a member, right? We are not obliged to listen to what you have to say, right? That's just the long, the tall, the short of it. And if you continuously do that, then the black box is gonna be waiting for you. Show your appreciation. Politeness goes a long way. You can be kind. It doesn't cost a thing to be kind. You do that, then that's a psychological hack to sort of influence me and have me do whatever you guys want me to do. I will go to the ends of the earth for you if you are polite. That is that. And really, guys, just become members of the channel. It's very, very simple. Very, very cheap, monthly. You have access to a whole bunch of interviews that we do with people from New York, asking them about their idea of the objective reality and truth, and their personal truth, their employment, so on and so forth. Just, yeah, that's just life. Right? We're just gonna do that. So we're gonna keep doing that. And if you remember, you're gonna get access to that. So check it out. And I think that's about it, really, right? I think that's about it, really, for this episode's Piso's perception, the Piso, cha, right? Don't let this place get you down, guys. I'm gonna tell you that right now. There's the more you rise, I'm not gonna tell you that the more you're on Semen Retention, it's gonna get easier, right? You're gonna get more and more hated. I think that your broadcast of energy will not be able to be hidden. I know that you're gonna keep trying to cling to your idea of safety in life the more you're on this practice, because you are getting taken off that sort of balance, right? That sort of terra firma, firm earth of your life. And I'm here to tell you that you need to let yourself go, let yourself be free, right? The only way to experience what you've never experienced before is by letting yourself go to places that you've never gone before, letting yourself feel what you've never felt before, right? Of course, have that foundation of Semen Retention. Be celibate. That's one way, because that's the only way. That's the only way you're going to really ascend and fortify. But allow yourself to sort of be free. Talk to people that you otherwise wouldn't speak to if you were to be off Semen Retention. Allow your energy to grow. Cultivate your senses, right? Cultivate your practices, your routines, and the rest is yours, right? So that's it for this episode of the Piso's Perceptions, the Piso. Don't let this place get you down, and always, always stay radiant. I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Woo!